WASU College Radio. The app.
Paid to talk, what more can you ask for? So I said, sign me up.
But the culture we've established here, I think that's something we're accomplishing every year.
It feels good, it feels great to accomplish everything I do.
Like radio brings people together.
I chose radio kind of just by accident, to be completely honest. I was here at Appalachian State touring the campus with my parents and knew that I had a passion for theater and acting and things along those lines, but I was getting a tour, and then actually one of my friends who went to Appalachian showed me the radio station, or showed me Beasley Media Complex, and I got a tour of the radio station and met the supervisor at the time. And when I got to meet him, he told me about the radio class and told me about all the opportunities and experience that I could gain from being in this department and getting paid to talk. What more can you ask for?
I definitely always grew up listening to the radio because our car, my mom's car still doesn't have an aux cord or anything, so we always listen to radio. So I know all the stations back home in Charlotte. And I always listened to 106.5 The End. That was my favorite one, and it's the same format as the app. And so that was definitely the coolest thing, to come here and realize that our college station plays the music that I loved listening to back home. And especially to be a music director for that format that I love so much is definitely such a cool thing.
It's completely student run. It's basically a real world atmosphere for people still in college. So they go through the work, they go through the grades, the tests, the classes and everything. But at the same time, they basically have a real world job. They're actually adulting for real because they have to run a completely student driven station. I mean, we have a general manager who is a businessman, who's done great things in life so far, but we are basically completely running it and knowing how it feels to run an actual radio station, be completely in charge at the college level, which gives us great experience. It gives us great knowledge of what the responsibilities will be like after college and everything. And I mean, it's a good situation as a whole.
That's why we do what we do. It's the only reason I'm here, to be able to help students do that, because when I first started doing this, I really did it for the broadcast industry, because that's what I've done all my life, and I knew the industry needed this influx of entry-level talent, and we've complained about it as an industry for decades. So I really started doing all this, working at App State and working with WASU and doing the Keller Radio Talent Institute, because we need young talent in the industry. But now, after working with students for so many years, I feel like I'm doing it as much or more for the students as I am for the industry. So it's a win-win. It's great to see people get in and start their career. It's fun. It's exciting.
Not a soul up ahead and nothing behind. There's a desert in my blood and a storm in your eyes. Am I the king of nothing at all? And you're the queen of nothing at all.
Radio is something that has become really important to me, because I think that it gives a voice to people who don't normally feel like they can talk in front of people. I really don't like the thought of talking in front of a lot of people, or if I realized how many people were listening when I was talking on the radio, I think it would really freak me out, and I don't know that I'd be able to do it. But the fact that I can go on here and talk and talk freely and confidently and not worry about who's listening, I think that is such a unique opportunity for students to be able to have a voice.
We have such a professional setup, and so that gives us as college students a really good chance to work as if we are actually in the industry. And then being on air here and communicating with each other teaches you a lot of things about improving your communication skills, about how to talk to a fellow peer, or to how to talk to someone else that you work with, or how to talk over the air and how to find confidence in that, or how to adapt and think quickly on your feet. If you have a short break and it's coming up quickly, you've got to figure it out. And there's no question or hesitation, you just have to do it. So with this environment, it really pushes you to strengthen your communication skills, strengthen your confidence and awareness, and also learn how to be super adaptable and just ready to do whatever you need to do.
I think you have to be detailed and you have to enjoy what you're talking about. Like if you have a lot of passion in your voice, if you have a lot of happiness, like if you really care about the subject, it shows in what you're talking about when it's going over the air. So if you're really enjoying it, I don't know, my voice gets a little high pitched sometimes when I'm excited about stuff. So it goes up and you just tell I'm enjoying it. So I think that transforms to the listener like, hey, this is something he's really excited about or really happy about. So maybe we should listen. And then you just do the details, you tell about the general feelings of everything. And I don't know, some people are excellent storytellers, some people aren't. It's just, it's a skill, honestly, that some people have, and I don't know how you make it better or not, but just be detailed, enjoy what you're talking about the most, and try and just talk about reactions, what's going on, and how you felt in that situation.
One foot in front of the other.
Everybody's always really friendly. Like you walk in and you say hi to everyone. Like everyone will say hi to you like as you're walking down the hall. And we'll even spend like hours looking at like random YouTube videos like after we're done like with our work. And it's just like really cool.
Working in radio is honestly one of the funniest things you can do because again, we're getting paid just to talk. So when you're here in a radio environment, there's not really a lot of work. You're just talking to people. So you're talking, you're giving your thoughts, and all your thoughts mesh with other people's thoughts and basically become best friends with everyone. I mean, most of the people here at the station are my best friends. I hang out with them outside of work, and I mean, I call them up whenever I need anything. So they're my closest friends are the people that I love and that I'm here to help in any situation. We all have each other's back. So I think being in radio, because of that whole communication standpoint, you're all connected on a personal level, and that connection turns into friendships and then lifelong bonds.
But it's also something like such a unique experience to say like that you worked at a radio station in college like is like so cool and not something that not a lot of people can say at all.
I didn't have time to prepare. I have no idea what radio.
Oh boy, it's like a big eyeball.
Jams.
Oh, you got a haircut. Liked it better the other way. Oh wow, they really butchered you up.
90.5 WASU. I'm still the same. Random things into the microphone and just keep going. I'm just gonna keep